Greenwood was a small, picturesque village hidden deep within a lush forest, surrounded by rolling hills and crystal-clear streams. The people of Greenwood lived in humble clay houses with thatched roofs, their lives uncomplicated by modern-day luxuries. Life here was slow but beautiful, filled with laughter, love, and a sense of belonging. At the heart of the village lived Samuel, the blacksmith, who forged tools and repaired farm equipment. Though his hands were rough, his heart was tender. Samuel was known for his warm smile and his kind nature. Next door to him was Lily, a young woman who took care of her ailing grandmother, Martha. Lily's family was not wealthy, but their tiny garden blossomed with flowers, filling the air with fragrance that lifted everyone's spirits. In Greenwood, no one ever went hungry. If Oliver, the baker, made too many loaves, he gave them away. If Emily, the farmer's daughter, harvested extra vegetables, she delivered them to her neighbors with a bright smile. The children of Greenwood, Jack, Emma, Harry, and Sophie, played near the brook every afternoon, catching frogs and building small dams. The entire village looked after one another as if they were family. Among these children, Jack was the mischievous one. He loved playing pranks but never meant harm. Emma, on the other hand, was always the problem solver, patching things up whenever Jack's jokes went too far. Their lives were simple, and they knew little of the outside world, yet they were content in their own little paradise. One day, the village was hit by an unexpected storm. The river swelled, and some houses along the bank were flooded. Samuel's workshop was damaged, and Lily's garden was nearly destroyed. The villagers gathered under the big oak tree, worried but determined. "We'll rebuild everything together," Oliver said, patting Samuel on the back. "And I'll replant all the flowers," promised Emma, looking at Lily with determination. For the next few days, everyone worked together, repairing roofs, mending fences, and clearing debris. Even Martha, though old and frail, helped by knitting warm blankets for those whose homes had been damaged. Despite the hardship, not a single soul complained. They sang as they worked, their laughter echoing through the fields. During the repairs, Samuel found himself spending more time with Lily. Though he had always admired her from afar, the storm gave him the perfect excuse to get closer. Together, they replanted her garden, with Samuel carefully digging while Lily placed the new seeds in the soil. Every now and then, their hands would brush, and both would smile shyly. Days turned into weeks, and their friendship slowly blossomed into something deeper. Samuel would stop by Lily's house every morning, pretending to check on the flowers, though everyone in the village knew he was really there to see her. The children began teasing them, chanting, "Samuel and Lily, under the willow tree." But neither of them minded. As summer came to an end, the villagers prepared for their annual festival of light. They hung lanterns in the trees and decorated the village square with ribbons and flowers. Everyone wore their finest clothes, and the children danced around the bonfire, their faces glowing with joy. During the festival, Samuel finally mustered the courage to take Lily's hand and ask, "Would you like to dance with me?" Lily blushed but nodded. They danced under the stars, their hearts light and free. The villagers cheered, knowing that a new chapter was beginning not just for Samuel and Lily but for the entire village. Life in Greenwood continued as it always had, simple but full of joy. The seasons changed, but the spirit of the village remained the same. Samuel and Lily got married the following spring, with the whole village celebrating their union. Martha, despite her age, declared that she had never seen a more beautiful day. With each passing year, Greenwood grew, not in size, but in love and happiness. The people of the village had little in terms of material wealth, but they were rich in friendship, kindness, and hope. They knew that as long as they had each other, they would always have everything they needed. The story of Greenwood is not one of grand adventures or riches. It is a story of ordinary people who found extraordinary happiness in the simplest things: a loaf of bread shared with a friend, garden blooming after a storm, and the joy of dancing under the stars. And perhaps, in the end, that is the greatest kind of story there is. The end.